Hello, generational thinker. Welcome again to Coach Iben's YouTube channel.
Hello, generational thinker. Coach Iben here. Today, too, is another beautiful day, and we're going to talk about a very interesting topic that also has a lot to do with your personal financial success. Today's discussion is primarily going to be on the fact that the person you are going to date and marry in life is going to have a lot of influence on your financial life. Just think about this. Let's say you are someone who is very good with money. You know how to save, you know how to invest, you know how to manage money, you know how to, have assets in your portfolios. And you have these habits in place to grow yourself to become financially free. Unless you end up dating and marrying someone who doesn't know how to save, who doesn't know how to invest, who doesn't know any other function of money except spending, what do you think is going to happen in your marriage? Personally, I think it won't take a lot of time for you guys to start fighting over money, because to you, your money is a seed that needs to be invested, that needs to be managed well, so that you can end up attaining your personal financial success you envision for your life. But the person that you chose to go on a journey with in life has nothing in common with you when it comes to finances. And so, as you are saving to invest, he or she is looking forward to squandering and lavish that money on material things. And what is going to happen? You will even end up divorcing that person at last, because you guys are not financially compatible. So, for you to avoid this particular mistake in your life, we're going to discuss what you have to do if you are starting out as a young person, so you don't end up with someone who you are not financially compatible with. So I wrote this book about 2 years ago, okay, and it's for young entrepreneurs, visionary young people, forex traders, investors, and crypto traders who want to have great dating relationship that can be transitioned into marriage. And so you may be listening to me and you may need a copy of this. It is just 50 cedis, which is like $5. And if you are in Ghana, I can deliver it to you at any part of the country at a cost. Okay, so the 50 cedis doesn't include delivery fee, so you would have to pay it yourself if you need it. And so if you need one, you can just contact me at the end of this video and I'll be glad to serve you. So in this book, I discussed some secret things that a lot of people have to know. You see, I love the Bible, so definitely I'm going to make references to Genesis chapter 2 verse 18. That's where God said it is not good for a man to live alone. So God is his own wisdom made a man, a wife, a partner. It's not good for a man to live alone, and so he created for the man someone who is going to be his helper. Now let's take notice of this. Before God created Eve for Adam, he was already managing the affairs of Eden. So there was a land that he was looking after, and his life was in shape. He knew what he was doing. He had a purpose in the Garden of Eden. Okay, so he didn't even ask God for a wife, but God thought it wise to provide for the man his helper. So the first thing that you have to understand is that whoever that is coming to your life is to help you to achieve your dreams. And so I always recommend that if you're going to date and marry, date someone that you guys are compatible. Okay, and when you talk about compatibility, character wise, emotional compatibility, we have physical compatibility, we have, intellectual compatibility, which has to do with your careers, and also you have we have medical compatibility, but the one that most people don't pay attention to is financial compatibility, and that's what we're going to discuss in this video. You see, you may have a dream of becoming financially free in your 30s, in your 40s, but the person that you choose to spend the rest of your life with is very poor with money, doesn't know how to manage money, doesn't know how to do anything with money apart from spending. And so, if that is the case for you, your dream of becoming financially free in your 40s, in your 50s, is going to be practically impossible, because as you are making and saving and trying to invest, someone is willing to spend it. And so the seed that is supposed to be planted so that it can germinate and begin to bear you more fruits, someone is willing to eat it. So how do you end up achieving financial success with someone who doesn't care anything about the future, who doesn't care anything about becoming financially, successful in life? So you have to be very, very wise in choosing who to be on this journey with, and start right from dating. So before you choose someone, make sure you guys are compatible with money. Make sure that the person is good with money. If he doesn't, and he or she is willing to learn, then you would have to help the person so that he can be on the same page with you when it comes to financial matters. And if that is the case, it is going to help you to have amazing family that is not going to lack when it comes to money. And so you have to pay attention to this, and it's going to serve you well. Don't date someone who doesn't know anything to do with money apart from spending. If the person doesn't know any function of money apart from spending, it's going to be tough for you. It's going to be very difficult to afford destiny without money. And if you are good with money and the person you are going on this life journey with is not good with money, it's going to sabotage your progress to become personally financially successful. And so this discussion is not going to be long. I want you to pay attention to whoever that you want to date and marry. Make sure that the person is on the same page with you when it comes to financial matters, so that both of you can come together and build an empire, build a future for yourself and for your children. You don't have to marry someone who would want to spend your business money on material things just to please other people. One amazing thing is that if you can put your money together and use it to build something, use it to invest in projects that are going to be a system to generate funds for you, then you can use that money coming from your investments to do all the things that you want to do. You can use it to buy all the luxurious things you want to buy. You can use it to do all the things you want to use your money to do. But if you can't eat that money, which is serving as a seed to build on, invest, and then help build some investment portfolios that can generate some good amount of money for you and your partner. So right from dating, make sure you guys are on the same page when it comes to finances. Make sure you guys are financially compatible. And if you are not, and you dream of becoming a great person and attaining some financial freedom in your life, then you will have no other option than to let that person go and find another person who believes in your vision of becoming financially free. And if that happens, your kids will be proud of having you as a mom, as a dad. Your family will be proud, and your generations are going to be proud because you stood up not to spend the money which is going to be a seed to build something that the next generation is going to depend on to make their lives great and their destinies fulfilled. That's all going to be for this particular video, and I want you to share this particular channel with your friends and loved ones who may need this kind of videos for their personal growth and financial advancement. Thank you. I'm Coach Ben, and I can't wait to talk to you soon.